This is by far the scammiest Coachella has gone on in like years.
We bought it from the Coachella website. He says you can still get scammed if you buy it from the Coachella website.
Yes. I got scammed. The wristband doesn't work.
I have spent so much money coming here. I tried to keep my ID because they were trying to confiscate the band back.
Give me my ID back. Come on. Hi. Tell everyone I say hi.
I stuck outside of Coachella. This isn't just me. There's like at least 20 people that had the same exact issues.
Coachella 2026 is here, but you know what? I'm not going to call it Coachella this year. I'm going to call it Scamchella, because what is going on this year?
Just scammed out of $3K. I don't understand, because we bought the tickets through the Coachella resale site and somehow they were still reported stolen. Like, we paid through Coachella and somehow Coachella's system still allows the original reseller to then report stolen and pull it out. But the whole point of going through Coachella's website is to make sure that it's vetted and make sure that this doesn't happen. So I'm really confused. So anyway, stuck outside of Coachella, first world problem. Literally, this is happening to everybody. This isn't just me. There's like at least 20 people that we've talked to just from standing here alone who have had the same exact issues. So I don't know, this year's so. If anyone knows any other way to get in, also like I don't know how to get our money back because they're saying, well, it's reported stolen. Yeah, I don't know. Just reporting live out here.
Coachella, y'all done outdid yourselves this year in 2026. Now, last year I was over here cracking jokes calling y'all Brokechella, because it was definitely a time watching everybody scramble to get to Coachella by Klarna.
It's been super uncomfortable. Like,
the temperatures reached 105 degrees, and at 7:30 we were all forced outside of our tent to try to find shade that we could get.
But this year, historically, people are on TikTok saying they're getting scammed. Now, what's interesting about this is she is saying here that this is happening to people who even bought through the Coachella site. And she's like, hey, what's up with that? Don't know. Coachella, tighten up. Y'all looking a little rusty. And people are saying, at least he didn't tell you this. And I know a lot of y'all like, who is this person on the screen, Simone? Well, I'm glad y'all are asking the appropriate questions, because in this now viral video that has 5.7 million views currently, this is what happened.
I purchased this through a StubHub verified channel. I was here yesterday. I have scanned my ID. Since then, I have scanned this. My government issued ID has been confiscated.
Yes, it has.
From your team.
You
tell me.
It's on my team.
So where is my ID? So can you get me my ID? Can you get my government issued ID? No, it's not their property. Actually, it's my property. Say it right. My ID is with them. It's wrongfully taken. Doesn't matter how this was purchased. It's not.
I don't know.
It's not. Yeah, you don't know.
I just called you because
you don't know. I would love for my ID back. Can I have my government ID back? Look at it. Let me have my government issued ID back. Okay, then let's bring the police here.
If you give me your ID, are you gonna leave here?
No, I'm gonna leave here and then I'm gonna go to StubHub and take it up to them. Perfect. But I am not gonna now. I would love that. Give me my ID back. What? Come on. Hi. Tell everyone I say hi. Love it here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, now y'all see why that went viral a little bit? On the screen, it says, customer service gets caught selling fake tickets at Coachella. Now, I can't confirm nor deny. Coachella, y'all got a lot going on this year. But this whole encounter allegedly happened at the ticket booth for Coachella. Now, did y'all see the way? We need a slow-mo it back. The throw of the ID. So we just supposed to look past that? Okay. All right. And this is what they posted. And I gotta say this in my best Coachella voice.
Hey, so this is crazy at Coachella.
And the creator says, to clarify, I was scammed by a third-party seller, not Coachella. I didn't fully understand what was happening in the moment. Regardless, the interaction with Coachella staff could have been handled more professionally. And honestly, he ain't lied, because this is a representation of Coachella. And the comment sections are filled with comments like this. $17 an hour, by the way. They have been turning this man into a meme. Another comment saying, way too happy, making people unhappy.
Give me my ID back. Hi, tell everyone I say hi. Love it here.
Time for a little story time about exactly what went down yesterday at Coachella with my ticket issue and the attendant throwing my ID at me after trying to confiscate it illegally. So Basically, I showed up yesterday to Coachella for day 2 with a ticket that I bought through StubHub as a verified ticket seller of Coachella. I used that ticket on Friday. No issue, was a legitimate band. I then came back on Saturday. I went to tap my band at the gate, same entrance that I did the day prior, and it went red. And the guy at the door said, oh, it's probably demagnetized because I have so many wristbands on. So just go to Will Call and they'll fix your band or get you a new one. So I go to Will Call and they tap my band and they tell me that the band was reported as lost or stolen and that it is no longer valid. It means that whoever originally bought the ticket and sold it to me has now claimed it as stolen, basically reclaimed it. Even after I already registered the band's code to my name on the Coachella app and was confirmed that the band was tied to me. So I gave them my ID as proof that I was the person that was registered on the band. They basically were just like, oh, you bought this on StubHub, there's nothing we can do for you. They were not helpful with anything, and they basically just told me to kick rocks and go home. I have spent so much money coming here. I have paid for hotels, I paid for outfits, and I get that these are first world problems, but just the treatment and the unprofessionalism from the staff there was absolutely absurd. They tried to keep my ID because they were trying to confiscate the band back, but I needed the band to report it to StubHub as evidence that it was no longer working. I had to submit proof to StubHub in order to get my money back for the ticket, and they were not letting me keep the band. They were trying to confiscate it, and for me not giving them the band, they were holding on to my ID. So that was why he eventually got angry, freaked out, threw it at me after me saying that he cannot legally take my ID. It was not fake ID. There was no alcohol. I wasn't buying anything. I was just trying to show them that my ID was tied to the wristband that I registered through their app. It's nonsense. Coachella, do better. This is not acceptable. This is one of the biggest music festivals in the world. You have to have this figured out by now.
I'm glad that he gave that clarification because I think that this can be very useful for a lot of people who want to get Coachella tickets. A lot of people are being sold fakes online. I'm just being honest. It's happening. Facebook groups, StubHub, and people sharing how this happens can help other people in the future who may be like, hey, somebody's selling one online. I want to go last minute. Now you know that the person who actually was the original owner of the Coachella ticket can go say, hey, it was lost or stolen after they've sold it to you. And then you're gonna get to Coachella, flights booked, hotels booked, you hot and hungry, musty, let me not go there, it's too early. But you get me, outfits, y'all Goodwill down, thrifted, and I love a good thrift, just to try to get through the gate, to figure out you've been bamboozled. And what do you do besides buy another ticket, right? Because at this point, the money is spent and you got to see it all the way through, right? So just be extremely careful right now. And also, the Coachella tickets, after Justin Bieber did his set, yesterday's prices ain't today's prices. Now, what's interesting is a lot of people are chiming in about StubHub, saying that it may or may not be a safe platform to buy tickets from resellers. Now, I can't confirm nor deny. I've even purchased tickets off of StubHub before. Luckily, they work. But I've also seen many people say, especially with this Coachella stuff, that this is not the time to be playing these sort of games. This comment here saying you're the third person I've seen having an issue with StubHub and not at the same event. Definitely take this to the lawyer.
Travel with us to Coachella before we got scammed. And yes, I wish I was kidding. After an hour drive to JFK, we checked our bags. Full of the outfits my sister had been planning for months, but we boarded our flight. The best surprise, we got to sit together because the lady next to my sister offered to switch. The second best thing about this flight was the food. After about 6 hours, we got to San Francisco and had a 2-hour layover. So we went to the lounge and randomly found these fortune cookies. And if only they would have warned us, because these girls had no idea that they were going to check into their Airbnb just to find out that their tickets never existed. And here I am editing this travel vlog while Sabrina Carpenter is performing right now. I'm sick to my stomach. Okay, bye.
Now, just for context, she's saying Sabrina Carpenter was performing as she's editing the video because she's outside the club. She couldn't get in. She couldn't get in. And this is what's happening, y'all. People are like, look at what they are doing to get there. And they like, don't pass go. Do not collect 200. Like, this is really sad. It's way too many videos with the same story. At least she's there with her sister. And maybe they can make something out of, you know, maybe exploring the area. I seen she was like near a YSL store or something. Maybe they can go get some ice cream or something. I know that's not what they came to do, but my goodness.
So we went up to the guy that works the gate over there and asked him if he can help us, and we're like, we bought it from the Coachella website. He says you can still get scammed if you buy it from the Coachella website.
Yeah, that's what the other guy. Okay, so that's fine. So you've been waiting here for an hour. You've been waiting an hour. 2 hours.
This one's okay. Like, we're good.
Too, right? Doing this.
Now, what do you mean you can get scammed buying through the Coachella website? That's essentially like saying the Coachella website is a scam. That's the only way that would make sense. Like, you mean the official Coachella website. Now, this is according to what that lady said. And a lot of people allegedly were having the same experience. Now Coachella, y'all got some splaining to do, if that's the case. That makes no sense. And she said literally the most insane system at Coachella. Y'all need to start saying at Scamchella if they getting down like that. And the comments say, so after spending your money on the official Coachella website, you still could get scammed? It sounds like a lawsuit brewing. Exactly. And the next comment says, no, you can't get scammed from the Coachella website. You heard him wrong, shaking my head. And the comment underneath says, 2 different staff said the same thing to 2 different girls. It's kind of interesting. And I'd say interesting to say the least. Oh, somebody here is speculating. Perhaps they oversold tickets. That wouldn't really make much sense though. And what's interesting is some people say, hey, I don't even feel bad for the people going to Coachella in this political climate because they're just like, hey, it's giving Hunger Games. Now, I want to show you all more. I would love to say this is an isolated event when it comes to Coachella this year in 2026, but it's not. It's not. Let's see another video from Scamchella 2026. And none of y'all better not steal my lingo because I'm gonna know where you got it from.
I just got a pep talk from my mom after we were just fully scammed. From what I've read, I have his ID. I guess you can't post it because you could get in trouble. So it's like, I don't really know what to do. I guess I'll just walk in on Monday to the sheriff's office and report. I'm trying to put on a brave face, but it's truly not giving. Like, this is really messed up. I don't know how you ethically go and say, like, okay, let me sell you your tickets, take someone else's money, and then report everything as stolen afterwards. Like, truly there has to be a better system, for one, and for two, like, again, like, evil. I'm trying to believe that, like, karma is a real thing. And I do believe that. Karma is a real thing. I guess I'm over the whole crying thing for now. Maybe I feel like I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning and I will probably just start crying. But other than that, it's just us. It's 8:51 p.m. It is Bieber night, April 11th. We're going out downtown Palm Springs, period. I guess. Apparently we're gonna try to just go out. What else do we do? Not much we can do.
And even though, like the man said in the first video, these are definitely first world problems, we got a lot going on, but I wouldn't hooray and be happy that people are being scammed because Coachella tickets, y'all, they're not cheap. People are spending thousands for the tickets alone in some cases, not to mention the travel to get there, the hotels, all of that. And to get, and she said she got there on the day when Justin Bieber was doing the set. Like, I don't know if she was a believer or a big Justin Bieber fan, but the way that them girls was falling out this week, yeah, I feel bad for her. And I hope she's able to fix it, because what do you do in this situation? And maybe I'm trying to, like, I need to better understand. I wonder if reporting these tickets lost or stolen means that the people who originally bought the tickets might receive some sort of reimbursement, because I don't understand why else you would do that. You already got the money from whoever you scammed. Not saying it's right, but you got the money. So I'm like, maybe they're saying it's lost or stolen and they got another one. Do they give you another one if you lost or stole it? I don't know. That would make more sense, because maybe they still went to Coachella. I can't confirm nor deny.
This is by far the scammiest Coachella that has gone on in like years. Some of my personal friends who are Coachella veterans are being scammed out of thousands of dollars. The scam, they are out here in the desert. They are like sidewinder snakes hiding in the sand waiting for you to just attack. Now again, do I think it's the smartest thing in the world to Venmo or Zelle someone thousands of dollars before you have the thing in your hands? No. But again, people who were once reliable are no longer reliable, and the I have heard, it's nuts. Be safe, stay vigilant.
How do you become a Coachella veteran? Like, she said a Coachella veteran. People are saying, watching this from District 12. District 12 in the house. Honestly, it is an interesting time to have this whole Coachella conversation. It really is. With all the stuff going on in the world, and then you got the influencers flying out to Coachella, getting scammed, playing dress up. It's just interesting to watch. And to be fair, I know a lot of them are getting paid to go there. That's a whole nother conversation. But maybe Coachella is like a distraction. Maybe it's a place where you go to escape reality for a couple of days. Forget all about the madness. And this is an interesting comment. This is my 5th Coachella. Y'all be going to Coachella that much? Okay, and I was scammed for the first time this year. My wristband was registered under my name, got into camping on Thursday, and even got in on Friday for a set, only for it to be deactivated in the late afternoon. Security ended up kicking me out because you can't be in there in the campsite without a wristband. So now I'm home with a bunch of camping supplies and just really, really sad I can't attend this year. Maybe I read that a little dramatic, but that does suck. Like, what are they going to do now? Roast some marshmallows in the backyard? They supposed to be at Coachella. Many people chiming in saying they're too broke to have this problem.
We just scammed on like $5,000, 3 VIP tickets. So
$5,000 VIP tickets. So people are getting, like I said, scammed for thousands, y'all. $1,000 is too much. Actually, $2 is too much. $5,000?
So I'm on hold right now, seeing what they can do, and going to a random address that was put on the package to see if our packages got mixed up.
Often, but it's precedent.
The person that did this and sold all those tickets to all those people, you will be charged 300% per ticket you scammed.
Now, I want to know who she was on the phone with because who you gonna call? Ghostbusters? Because I don't even know how something like this happens. But you know what? It actually makes a lot of sense. Whenever there is a bad economy and financially people are looking for ways to make money, that's when we always see the scams come out. We see the scams come out every holiday. And Coachella, to be honest, it is like a big event. It's like the Super Bowl for influencers. Something that a lot of people like to celebrate and make content about. They want to be a part of. They aspire to go to Coachella. So it makes plenty sense that Coachella would be next on the list of events to have a large scam controversy. Wouldn't it? Not saying this right. It lines up. And I hope she's able to resolve her issue as well.
Our neighbors at Coachella got scammed. This morning, they were forced to pack up their campsite. Apparently, here's what happened. They bought tickets online for Coachella from a reseller, just like I did, for $1,200 for these camping spots. And this morning, whoever sold them the ticket reported their ticket as stolen. When they went to the main event, their wristband wouldn't scan, and the event was forced to cut off their wristband. Then they had to come back here, pack up their campsite, and leave. What's even crazier about that is this is my first time at Coachella, so that could have easily happened to me. But they've been here a bunch of years. They had this crazy setup. They had a portable shower, a full cooking section of their tent. They came so prepared. Like, they've been preparing all year for this. And then they get scammed and had to leave. By the time I woke up this morning, they were already gone. Now, Brooke just gave me the good news. They actually just texted her. And the bad news is they did have to rebuy their tickets, which is insane after already spending $1,200.
Tickets are going for like $6,000 because of Justin Bieber right now.
And time to go home. Pack it up. Pack it up, actually. We're gonna watch from YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. Because what do you mean? I'm gonna spend another $1,000? You know what? I can see if you got it, why you might not care about spending another $1,000, because you probably just like, I need the experience. That's what I came for. I get it. But this is really a lot. People are getting scammed out of spots, parking spots, campground spots for their tent at Coachella. Now, it's too much. Like, where do you even get that? You get that from StubHub too? Honestly, I would just stick to the official website. That seems like the best bet. It's not safe out here in these streets.
But I have to rebuy your tickets right now? Is not cheap. Apparently they did it and they're coming back. And they have to reset up their entire campsite, which I'm sure took them hours.
And you know TikTok did its thing. And the neighbor chimed in. They said, I'm the neighbor. We're so back. That's just my Coachella voice. Let me do me. Now,
And the new tickets were free through a connection that came through. No way we could afford $6,000 for new tickets. So grateful.
And I'm glad they were able to come back. The scammers are out here really doing a number on y'all at Coachella. Look, I know a lot of y'all was at the Goodwill thrifting your outfits for Coachella. You trying to be whimsical? I actually like it, by the way. But don't be out there thrifting Coachella tickets and parking spots. Like, let this video be a warning, because you might be next if you try something like this for Coachella.
We go to scan our wristbands, and apparently the person we bought the wristbands from canceled the wristbands we have and repurchased new ones today. So they left with the money and they got new wristbands. Whoever canceled our wristbands, karma, that's insane. That is actually crazy. I hope we can find new tickets, but it doesn't look like it's going to be possible because everyone is going crazy in Bieberchella and they're trying to come. Every ticket is getting sold or overpriced. That's my luck, guys.
So what she just explained sounds like my hypothesis earlier where I was saying they might be saying the ticket is lost so they can get sent another wristband. So then when you pop up, now you looking like Boo Boo the Fool and you all teared up, walking in the wind, crying in the rain. Actually, there's no rain, not yet. Anyway, think that's the scam, y'all. I think we cracked the code. They're getting new wristbands, allegedly. Yeah, Coachella definitely got to do something about tickets being sold through reseller web. You know what? Coachella probably don't care. Actually, I take back my statement. Coachella may not even mind y'all getting scammed. They may not. And here is why I'm saying that. People are articulating that after Justin Bieber performed at Coachella, tickets are now going for $6,000. What do y'all think Coachella is selling them for now then? Supply and demand, y'all. And it works the same as it does with all these other trends that y'all follow on TikTok, as well as Coachella. Limited supply of tickets, more than likely. The people who already have their tickets had it at a price that they were okay with paying. The people trying to get tickets last minute for Coachella may be paying inflated prices. And also as a business, if they see businesses booming because Justin Bieber is performing, you don't think that Coachella is going to be like, hey, tack on another $2,000-$3,000. They thirsty. Why wouldn't they? It's good for business. So if you get scammed and you're forced to buy at the Justin Bieber Coachella prices, that's no skin off of Coachella's back. And the resellers already paid. Because from the looks of it, they just get another ticket more than likely. I don't know. Honestly, it just sounds like a win for Coachella regardless. Because many people are not about to go out there in that desert, in that sandstorm, get scammed and just go back home. A lot of people are going to see it through and they're going to pay the extra thousands of dollars. Because they there for a good time, not a long time. And a lot of people in the comments saying, just take them to small claims court. This is not excusable behavior. Another comment saying, oh my gosh, let's hang out. I got scammed and don't have a wristband either. Oh my goodness gracious. It's a scam fest out here. People are saying Bieberchella. But then they said Beyonce was the blueprint for all this. And I'm telling y'all, after Justin Bieber headlined, I just knew it was a wrap. And then he had the nerve to just be up there with a laptop. I loved it, by the way. Simplicity. But them folks was eating it up. Justin Bieber gave nothing and a lot at the same time. So this is what's happening when they walk in.
Oh, no, turn over again.
What the
It's red.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go to
Do one more time.
Okay, guys, I got scammed. The wristband doesn't work.
That's embarrassing. And she had on her best cowboy hat. Man, can you imagine like recording this for a vlog, thinking like, hey, I'm gonna show people I'm at Coachella, I'm getting in, this is the first step. And you don't get no further than that. And people are like, where'd she get her wristband? People talking about some Temu. It's too early, y'all. Coachella is still going on. Too early for the jokes. And I really do feel bad. Coachella may or may not be our thing, but being scammed universally, I think most people feel that that's not right to do, especially considering the financial status of a lot of Americans. Like, I don't care what y'all are seeing on these videos. A lot of these people don't got it. They don't got $5,000-$6,000 to just be giving over to a scammer for Coachella. Not right now. Not right now. The job market looking how it's looking. Inflation through the roof. Gas high. Rents high. Mortgages high. Mortgage rate. Like, do I need to keep going? And to get scammed out of thousands of dollars, I wouldn't wish that on nobody. Because you still have to pay that money back if you use something like Klarna or Afterpay or something like that, or use their credit card to book all of your stuff for Coachella. Or let's just say you just spent $6,000 because you had it. You just paid cash. Who wants to just hand their cash over for an event that they didn't even get to go to? Just to post on TikTok and people say you paid $400 to drive and pick out outfits? Because honestly, that's what Coachella has become. Like, that's all I've been seeing is people like, look at my outfit. Like, I barely heard about the music. It's been about, look at what I'm wearing and brand deals. And people getting scammed and the food being high.
I got scammed out of thousands of dollars at Coachella. But we made it, so let's get ready for day one while I tell you what happened. Actually, it all began when I got a DM from my friend Lauren.
And I told him it was sketchy.
You didn't say it was sketchy.
Yes, I did.
This guy posted on his story saying, hey, I'm selling artist guest wristbands, which is a wristband that you can't get online normally. Mind you, this is someone that's like well known in LA. So here I was not that worried considering, hey, seen you at parties. We have so many mutual friends. I even called his best friend to make sure that this was a reliable source, and she confirmed that it was. Fast forward, me and this guy were talking for a few hours. I sent him a few $1,000s for the wristband.
Okay, let me just get it out.
Went shopping for outfits, confirmed my stay. I'm just really thinking we're all good, all set to go. The weekend of my life is coming my way. I get a text at 2 a.m. saying, I am so sorry, that's the last thing I expected to tell you, but I've been scammed. So in return, you have been scammed. Allegedly, he was DMing his friend on Instagram, but someone was posing as his friend on Instagram. That's the person he was getting the ticket from, so he sent them the money. That person withdrew the money at a bank, and he let me know that it's now gone and I can't get it back. This is the first year I've ever gone through an outside source, and now I've learned to never do it again. Not to mention, how are you not seeing that it's not your friend if it's on Instagram? Mind you, I asked him if he could send back any of the money he pocketed, but he allegedly didn't pocket any, so then why are you doing this in the first place? Out of the kindness of your heart? I don't think so. But basically, I can't use any names because I did file a police report. I'm not the one! Thousands of dollars will not just go missing and I won't do something about it. Yes, of course, I've reached out to him a million times trying to get it back. He will not send it back. He actually stopped answering me, so that's really fun.
Is he the scammer? It ain't adding up.
And his best friend, who I've known for years, also hasn't answered me. And to wrap up how we're finally here, by the grace of God and a great friend, Shay DeRozzo, I was connected with someone, and I got my pass. I'm traumatized and triggered. When I was buying this pass, I asked far too many questions. Don't worry, I'm not giving up on getting the money back. I really do hope the police does something, and if they don't, I will be releasing his name.
Now, this is one of the first videos where I am hearing from somebody saying that, hey, I already went to the cops. He might actually be able to do something since he knows the person who allegedly scammed him, but that would be even worse to scam somebody that you actually run into in your social circle. Why would you scam that person? Now you're gonna see them while you getting eggs at the grocery store. Now you ducking and dodging, trying to pull down your hat while you getting gas because you scam somebody. Like, scamming is bad altogether, but I just think that that's not very smart. I hope all of y'all get y'all money back. Everybody that got scammed, but I just don't think that is what's going to happen, because sadly, most of the people who got scammed don't even know who scammed them. Like in his case, that's different, which is good for him.
Guys, this is literally the stupidest thing ever. And you know what it is? Freaking Coachella. As soon as I got here, I've come to realize that this entire thing is inflation and a money scheme. They are scamming your ass out of thousands of dollars to go to this 2-day event. I would never be here if my passes were not gifted to me. Some of my buddies are trying to upgrade their VIP passes to artist passes. You want to know how much money that is? Not 1K, not 2K, not even 3K, $7,000. Buy a car from the junk with that. They're gonna charge massive amounts of money to stay in Airbnbs, and they want to make you walk 5 miles to the festival unless you want to pay what? $100 for somebody to drive you there. Should be illegal, like how much they're scamming y'all.
Now the thing is, she's talking about Coachella just being a scam in general. I can understand where she's coming from, but I also have to say, I have to say it. This is a choice. Nobody has to be at Coachella. Coachella is not mandatory. Now, I know a lot of y'all might feel that way, but nobody's making you pay $6,000, $7,000 for Coachella tickets to go be out in the desert around a bunch of musty people. That's your prerogative. And I respect everybody's choice to do whatever they want to do. And even with people getting scammed online, these tickets aren't mandatory. Upgrades, not mandatory. And we just have to be honest. Everybody knows what they're signing up for, and they still go year after year. And I kind of find this a little bit interesting because she was saying she wouldn't even be at Coachella if her tickets weren't free, causing a lot of people to say, just say you weren't invited. Me when I'm jealous. The prices are not from the earth. Like, where do y'all think money comes from? That is definitely of the earth. And she is saying she's at Coachella. She's telling y'all I wouldn't be at Coachella if it wasn't free, because this is her day too. It's funny. She said, me after saying Coachella was overpriced. Now, here's my thing. The funny thing about that is a lot of y'all are going online to be scammed because you want to be a part of the Coachella activities, the festivities, and I understand it. And I'm glad that she showed this. This is so real. I actually appreciate her for this because a lot of the people you're watching that you're like, oh my gosh, they're at Coachella, they're going for free. They're going for free. And she's even admitted, hey, I wouldn't even be here twirling around in the desert with my cloth on and my bandana if I had to pay for it. And that's just the reality, y'all. The truth is, I don't know how a lot of these people got to Coachella in the first place. Meanwhile, a lot of y'all are feeling like you're missing out, feeling like this is something you need to be a part of, which I can understand. Many of you love concerts, but the reality of the situation is a lot of the people that you're watching aren't in the same situation you are. They're getting flown out. They're staying in influencer houses. Meanwhile, a plethora of people this year are being scammed. Thousands of dollars for Coachella tickets. These people aren't feeling what y'all are feeling. And I want to really just say, don't let your thirst for going to Coachella make you forget reality. Reality being the scammers know how bad many of you wish to be at Coachella, and they are using that to their advantage. And they're not even charging you the normal scam prices after the Justin Bieber set. They're charging you $6,000 to $7,000 for Coachella tickets now. That's the new scam prices. Be careful, y'all. And I need to know what all of y'all think about all this down below. The Scamchella 2026 is still in effect. And I'm scared to see what else is about to happen this year in Coachella. Or Scamchella, my bad. And I need to know, have you ever been to Coachella, or do you know anybody that is going this year? Or do you know anybody that's got scammed? How do you feel about the plethora of people online saying somebody did them dirty? But we got to start making better decisions today in order to have a better future.